You're completely wrong. A whole bunch of people sat down from the government and they voted yes or no on a bill that was going to increase taxes on gas. Everyone in the Democratic Party voted yes. So if you're asking why your gas is so expensive, it's because of the Democratic lawmakers. It has nothing to do with anything else.
The federal gas tax has been the same for 32 years now. It's 1993 is when they adjusted the federal gas tax to 18.4 cents per gallon. But since you insist on trying to blame someone for gas prices, let's have that conversation as well. Because every single day, people in this country ask me, they're like, hey, Matt, I remember, 15 years ago when oil was $70 a barrel and gas was a lot cheaper, when oil was the same price. Why is gas always so much higher now? What exactly happened to make gas just always be more expensive, regardless of how much it seems the price of oil falls? Well, here's what happened. As U.S. energy output surges, Republicans lead effort to lift decades-old oil export ban. And do you know what happens when they lifted the oil export ban? They also lifted the gasoline export ban. Yes, they did. They lifted it. They lifted it. And do you know what happened when they lifted the gasoline export ban? The amount of gasoline exports went up a lot, which reduces the amount of gasoline we have available to us in the United States. And do you know what happens to the price of something when there's less supply of it? Do you know what happens when there's less of a thing? Whatever amount of that thing is left is more expensive. That's right. Are you catching on? And now refiners in the United States, when oil prices fall, all they have to do is increase their gasoline exports, and that keeps gas prices in the United States elevated so they can make more money. Why would you keep it here and allow that to drive down the price when you can just export as much as possible to limit the amount we have here and keep those prices higher so you can make better margins on your refining? This is why Trump's promise to cut gas prices in half was ridiculous from the beginning, because all they have to do is slightly increase their exports when the price of oil falls. And that's why we didn't see gas prices drop a whole lot this last time oil prices fell. Yeah. Thanks.